the first ever review that I had of my work in a national newspaper basically said, Jem Southam makes dank pictures in the southwest of England. But I thought, what a beautiful, I do. That's what I do. My pictures have this dark, moody richness. And by making pictures in soft, dark things, I can explore a colour palette that I hadn't really seen anywhere else. I realised what I wanted to do with the rest of my life when I was about 21, 22, which was to photograph the English countryside in colour on a field camera, on a plate camera. And that's what I've done for the last 60 years. And the Red River is really significant because I didn't know how to start to begin with. I didn't know what to photograph. I didn't know how to photograph it. And I went out every day with the dog walking, and one day I was walking across a green field full of spring flowers, and I came across this tiny red stream flowing through the meadow, and I knew I'd found my subject. But I didn't realise then that not only had I found the Red River, but in fact that moment has sort of led on to everything else that I've done through my life. So when I arrived on the Red River, I immediately had this idea of the source to the sea. So I have a structure. I want to follow the flow of the river. And I started photographing. And what started happening was that I would explore the valley on foot most of the time. And I would make a picture. And each time I made a picture, I'd say, okay, well, how does that picture fit into what I'm trying to build here? I thought, well, okay, I'm somehow or other want to find pictures that reflect those narratives. Now, if I start going and looking for them, I'm finished. I basically just have to find things. So I'd make a picture and I would say, okay, now that picture fits there and that picture fits there. And gradually I likened it to the idea of constructing a building. And I create this narrative. And each time I make a picture, literally almost every time I expose one, I think, how does that fit in with the pictures around it? And so I learnt to fabricate these complex architectural structures, I call them. So one of the things that I want to do when I make work is to have really, really, for me, profound, rich experiences where one's immersed in the world. One's immersed in the world as a physical being, and immersed in the world through time and space, through time as well, so that one's both physically in the world but also through duration. All the work, in a sense, I make is about that. It's my passage, my journey through these places in which I live.